a dying craft. It's we are one of the last ones still doing it. What we find is that the hickory game today is actually growing. I think the future looks quite healthy for hickory golf, to be honest.
Kind of sitting up there.
Yeah.
Golf has evolved. From the links at St Andrews to the dunes in Dubai, the evolution of golf equipment has mirrored the sport's transformation from handcrafted tools made by skilled club makers to mass-produced clubs engineered for precision and power. Over the past few decades, golf's transformation into a worldwide entity has left the art of hickory club making as something of the past. With shafts and heads made from hickory wood, these clubs were the player's choice for half a millennium until the mid-20th century, when they were phased out in favour of a more powerful metal counterpart. But back in the home of golf, there remains one manufacturer, St Andrews Golf Company. They intend to preserve and continue one of sport's most ancient crafts.
So my name's Hamish Steedman. I'm chairman and director of St Andrews Golf Company. We are the oldest and continuous golf club manufacturer in the world, still retaining the skills to handcraft playable hickory golf clubs. We're very lucky here in St Andrews Golf Company. You have a number of USPs. One of the brands that we have and the history that we're carrying. Two, our location, obviously, being based around St Andrews. And then the fact that we are very much a niche business, making these hickory clubs and retaining the traditional skills.
With over 50 separate processes involved in making a single hickory golf club, the journey from start to finish is a very meticulous procedure that doesn't happen overnight.
There are basically two types of club effectively. You've got your wooden-headed clubs, or your steel-headed clubs. The wooden-headed clubs, you're literally starting with planks of wood, cutting them into blocks, putting in a copy lathe, and that turns them into a basic shape. From there, we work them up by hand and apply the shafts and the grips to them. Every shaft is sanded down by hand, so you're getting the right flex for the particular club that you're making. The steel-headed clubs, we get a raw casting to our designs. From there, we're grinding off the rough edges, we're drilling out the hosel, we're putting on the anvil to hand stamp the various markings onto the back of the club, and then polishing and painting and filling as necessary onto the clubs before again you put the hickory shaft in and put the grips on.
In a niche trade, keeping the workforce fresh has proved to be a challenge, but this also has its benefits. We asked Hamish if what appears to be an ageing workforce instead is a tight-knit community of passionate workers.
Yeah, very much so. They're very loyal to the company, been here most of the working days. There's one who's going to be retiring at the end of next month, who started in the original St Andrews Golf Company that was based in Dunfermline at the time. I think it's a different world out there. We can't go down to the job centre and pick up half a dozen club makers. Yeah, we had an older workforce for many years. We do have a young lad here that started with us in the autumn, and he's pretty much up to speed with a lot of the processes we're doing now. Still needs to do a bit of work on the metal side of clubs, but certainly the woods and shafts gripping, he's up to speed.
Hickory golf is not just exclusive to St Andrews in Scotland. The game has gained significant traction across the globe and led to the creation of the World Hickory Open in 2005. Notable past winners include 1988 Masters champion Sandy Lyle. Hamish has been pivotal in ensuring the competition has been a success, overseeing the growth of the tournament with competitors arriving from all over the world.
I am chairman of the World Hickory Open, which we hold in Scotland every year. We have about 120 people playing in that from 14 different countries around the world. And it's very much a community that there's a great camaraderie about it. Like-minded people. They love getting together, renewing acquaintances, meeting new people coming into the game. But around around the world, there's lots of pockets that are growing up playing Hickory Golf as well. Japan are daft about their golf, and the Hickory scene's really taking off thanks to our partner over there. We've got 2 shops out there, plus a big golfing community that's continually growing there. What we find is that the Hickory game today is actually growing. It's a part of golf, the golf industry that is growing. I sort of equate it to the likes of your classic car collections or your vinyl collections, that type of thing.
The company's work is still having a large-scale impression on the golfing community today. With the likes of 3-time major winner Jordan Spieth even getting his hands on a set, the specially crafted clubs have made their way to some of the sport's biggest names.
A lady came in from America and said, can we do left-handed clubs? Yeah, absolutely. I said, it's just I'd like to give a gift to a professional that's been helping my son, and he's a left-handed, and if you could put his initials on the shaft, so it was PM, so it wasn't too difficult to figure out who that left-handed person was. So Phil Mickelson has a set of our clubs as well.
Once the hard work in the factory is completed, the clubs make the 6-mile journey from Largo Ward to their shop at 8 Golf Place in St Andrews. With a plethora of golf shops in town, St Andrews Golf Company set themselves apart by offering a slice of history so close to the old course.
Yeah, people get excited coming into our shop because it's different. You have the products there are not what you see in other shops, be it your local golf professional shop or your shops around the world, where they tend to have the same type of product just with different logos or something on it. Someone coming in, they see one of our Hickory clubs. I remember talking to a customer who was interested in a long nose spoon. At that time it was I think about £295, and they said, oh dear, that's an awful lot of money. I said, well, how much did you pay for your latest Callaway driver or tailor-made driver? He said, oh, at that time I think it was about 450. I mean, they're up about £500 now. I said, well, that's 3 components basically stuck together in China. We're going through 57 processes in our factory to produce our clubs. And the penny slowly sank, I think. That's what it's about.
And did you manage to get him to...
Well, absolutely, yes. Another satisfied customer. I'm probably getting to the stage where I'm looking to step back. I think the company's in a good position. New investors, fresh blood coming in. I think there's huge opportunity out there to really grow the company. As I say, the Hickory game is growing, and the golf industry is it's really quite a small industry, but there's a huge following and a huge market there. So with the right people and the right drive, there's great opportunities.
At what first seemed like a dying craft is instead a bustling community of enthusiastic individuals who come together and preserve Scottish and golfing history. In all corners of Scotland, you can find pieces of history just like St Andrews Golf Company, where the stories of the past are still being utilised in the present day. An insight into the company's work has highlighted the past, present and future of golf. From their small factory in Largo Ward to the shop in St Andrews, it is clear that the company's imprint has resonated far further afield than their small patch in the East Neuk of Fife.
St Andrews Golf Company is unique in as much as we are making a different product. We're passionate about what we're producing and keeping traditions alive.